Okay, it's recording. Do you want to go? Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
It doesn't matter. Hey everyone, I'm Krista. Margie and I are sister-in-laws, and we just wanted to do a little video to talk about health and fitness coaching because we work together and our team has grown, and a lot of people are interested about health and fitness coaching, and we just wanted to give some information because it's great to keep adding to our team. So we have a few questions that we're going to just give answers to you, like most commonly asked questions, and we'll just take turns. And so here we go. So Margie, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So the first question that we get asked a lot is, why did you become a coach? And I think that it's really a personal decision. There's no one main reason why people become coaches. For me, I was pregnant with my second baby. I had used Beachbody products to lose weight after having my first baby. And I had the opportunity to start coaching, and it seemed like an amazing chance because I also wanted to be able to stay home after having my second baby. But because I wanted to still kind of keep working, I didn't want to totally do just with a 100% stay-at-home mom thing. But staying at home was really, really important to me. This was kind of like the perfect balance between being able to still help people lose weight and get healthy. And I knew that these programs were amazing, and still be able to be a stay-at-home mom because the hours were going to be so flexible. So that was kind of the driving reason that I wanted to become a coach. Krista,
Yeah, totally. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. So my first daughter was born in 2012, and I was teaching at the time kindergarten. So I'm a pretty enthusiastic, active person, always running around, especially teaching 5-year-olds. And after she was born, I started to stay home, and I was busy with that, and I got more into fitness. I'd always kind of been into fitness at the same time. In fact, some people at my school called me trainer because I was always off training someone, I guess, not purposefully, it just how it happened. So anyways, I became a personal trainer, and I taught stroller strides, fitness for moms for a while. And then my second little baby rolled around and was about a year old, or maybe a little before then. And I was just kind of unhappy with my fitness and health, progress, and I wanted to get into something, and I researched things for about 6 months, and Beachbody just seemed like the best thing. So I started that, and at the same time, I had always wanted to do something more with health and fitness. I hadn't been doing anything at the time, and so it seemed like a great fit because I had great results with the program, and so it just kind of took off after that. So it was a great combination of being able to stay home with my girls, having the flexibility. I've taught classes and I've tutored and I've done different things, but it's nice that I can do this whenever I want to. I can do this on vacation. I can do this before the kids wake up, after the kids go to sleep, in the mom cracks of the day. So I love that. I don't have to, and the evenings are precious with the family, and I don't have to scoot out for a class that's like 2 or 3 hours long or whatever. So that's kind of it.
Yeah, and I think so much of that sentiment, like that's exactly, so many of those things that you said, Krista, are exactly how I feel as well. Being able to stay consistent and accountable with my own health and fitness journey because I'm helping other people has been a huge thing too. And not having to worry about making sure that I'm making it to a class on time or to the gym, or traffic being bad, and I can just work out downstairs, and then I can go and help other people with their goals too. So it really makes a lot of sense. So kind of talking about the time, that's the second question that we get a lot, is how much time does it actually take to be a Beachbody coach? And so it really, again, it kind of depends, but if you decide that you want to help one person, then you can just help one person. If you decide that you want to grow a larger team, then there might be more time commitment. But on average, your kind of requirements, I guess, it's getting in your own workout every day. So that's about 30 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week or so. doing personal development, which is always really fun. So that's basically getting in time to make yourself a better person. So it's reading books or listening to audio tapes while you're, in the car, and focusing on your nutrition. So, making sure that you're eating well and that you're living that healthy lifestyle. And then the fourth thing of coaching is actually working with other people. So you can see 75% of the actual coaching time is spent doing things that are going to be kind of like improving your own health. But so the actual coaching time, again, it really depends. At the very beginning, normally we pair new coaches up with other coaches, or we have them just stick with us in our challenge groups that we run online. So most of our new coaches will just get the feel by working with us, and I think that's a really important thing. Nobody's ever just kind of thrown out there to figure it out on their own. And if you need to take a break, or if you want to do more, there's always that opportunity and that flexibility in it. And I think, for me now, I would say it really depends. I would say that kind of what Krista was saying, that I do fit my time into those mom cracks during the day. I like that a lot. But I'll do work before the girls get up in the morning. I'll work during nap time. I might answer a couple of emails here or there throughout the day, and then I'll do some more work. But it's always fun. It's always checking in with people and seeing how they're doing and answering questions and seeing if new people want to join my group and things like that. So I wowould say maybe all told, maybe about an hour a day, but it's broken up throughout the course of the day, on average. So, Krista? Yeah.
Mute myself. Okay, had to unmute myself. Yeah, so that was great. Thank you. Yeah, the time, it's really what you want to make of it. It's so nice that you have the flexibility and the control. If you want to enjoy the products for free, you can help 3 other people. And that's all you need to focus your time on. If you want to build something bigger, we can help you do that too. But it's just really nice that you have that freedom and flexibility. You're kind of your own boss, which is really neat. You get to work with a great group of women, and that's really awesome. I also found that working with other women helped myself. It's not what I intended to happen, but that's what happened, especially how Margie talked about, personal development, what you listen to. I like to listen to sermons or, scriptures, read them, whatever it is, you can kind of fit that into your day to help motivate you, because you're helping motivate other people. So you have to make sure that you fill up your own tank as well, so you can give to others. But yeah, it's pretty neat. And the time is truly flexible based on what your goals, and it's really fun. I mean, if you're already in this, the work that is involved is kind of like fun. It's a nice hobby. It keeps me motivated with my own health and fitness, but it also helps me. I love helping other people. And I love being able to use the skills in this season of life for teaching and motivation. Those are some gifts that I have, and I'm able to use those while I'm staying home with my girls, which I think is pretty truly amazing, and what a blessing. So.
Yeah, I think all of that is so spot on, and I agree with so much of it. So the last question, not so much the last question, but one of the main questions that we get a lot is, if I become a coach, do I have to be the center of attention on social media? And the answer is no. A lot of people are worried that they are going to have to really go above and beyond with, I don't know. I'm not really quite sure what people think they're going to have to do, because this is kind of like the extent of like what we do, right? We post a couple of posts on Facebook about an upcoming group, and we might do a video here or there, but it's basically, what you do need is to care about other people and care about helping them reach their health and fitness goals, because that is the biggest foundation of being a health and fitness coach. It's being somebody's cheerleader. And it's not being a personal trainer. So you're not going to be creating programs for people. Those are already created. They are scientifically designed to get people amazing results. So what you need to do is help people stay on track. So what that is, and how it comes about, is checking in with people. sending them a text message and saying, how are you doing? Hey, I remember you said you've got a party coming up this weekend. How's your nutrition going? Hey, I know that your new goal was working out 4 days a week this week. How's that happening? So it's these little things where you do need to be outgoing, in that you do need to connect with people and you need to have those relationships with people. But it's not about hogging the limelight at all. It's about being genuine and supportive and encouraging, somebody kind of like your sister. If your sister was doing a program and you wanted to be her number one fan, number one cheerleader, that's what you would do with anybody else that comes to you who wants to lose weight or get healthy or gain weight or whatever it is. So.
Great. Thank you. That was awesome. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the same question. No, you can be yourself. I mean, the basic thing is to be yourself. People are going to be drawn to you, and you want the right people to be drawn to you. So being you is all you need to do. You do not have to do anything that you don't feel comfortable with, but your coach might say, hey, you know what? So-and-so, I think that you could do this post. I think it's great. You should do it, So sometimes you might need that in the beginning, especially because it is out of your comfort zone at times to maybe post some things. But, sometimes it's good to just put it out there when you know that it's the right thing, and stuff, I've slowly progressed to, sharing some more and more, but people want to hear your story. We all have a story and people connect with a story. And I have found that when you keep things hidden, then they're going to stay dark. But if you bring it to light, then it can't be dark anymore. So it doesn't have that power over you. So a lot of this has been very healing, to just talk about some things that maybe you don't talk about. Again, you don't have to do this. That might be something, at stepping stones as you get more into this that you might want to. But, whatever we're talking about here is totally true and totally something worth doing. So definitely just being yourself, because you look at more showy people, they're going to bring in different people. So if that is not what you want to be, you don't have to be that. I will share something. I remember in the very beginning, I was never going to do a selfie. Look at me now. I see it so much differently now, because when you're in that challenge group, you're motivating other people. It's for accountability. It's the way we speak to each other. It's like our little language.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I totally agree with that too. And it's funny because for me, I'm really kind of I'm extroverted, but I am way more introverted than I am extroverted. And even though I'm out here and I'm doing these videos and I'm talking to people and things like that. So, I think that some of that, being that, thoughtful about things, if you are introverted, it's actually not like somebody there. It's actually not like it can really be and work to your advantage, because you can make connections with people, really well, and they feel like they're really being taken care of. So there are a lot of different, ways to do it depending on your personality. And if you are outgoing, that's amazing too, because, oh my gosh, you're going to connect with so many people, and that's fabulous. So, and then just one other thing I wanted to add in is that, you're never going to do this alone. And there's a whole support system and a whole network of coaches that you would be joining. And there's a whole system that you would learn on how to do things. So you would never have to figure anything out on your own. And there's always going to be somebody to give you an answer, or hold your hand through it, or be there to support you, or whatever it is. So, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I've taken away from this, is that I've never felt alone doing the coaching at all.
Yeah. And I want to just share one last thing as well. It's amazing. Like, I was just waving to my little girl right over there. It's nice that I'm doing this at home. I'm wearing some workout clothes. This is me. I'm real. I don't always wear workout clothes, but this is who I am most of the time. Yeah. But it's really nice that throughout these 2 years, I mean, I have learned so much these past 2 years about skills that I would have never thought that I would be learning, business, marketing, just different technologies, which I've always been interested in. I love to learn as a teacher, just a lifelong learner. But it's just been really nice to do this with people, have really fun events that I get to travel and do things that I never got to do when I was teaching.
Totally.
Yeah.
We'll have what? New Orleans, Nashville. I mean, Philadelphia that we've done together.
Yeah, it's been really awesome to like take different trips, because I love to travel. But once I had my girls, I wasn't so as seeking that. But then as they got a little bit older, I was like, okay, I think I can spend the night somewhere. So truly, it's been a blessing, and we love our team and we love welcoming new people in. So
yeah, so if you're interested in joining us, we would love to have you join. We have new coach universities that it's a 30-day, it's free when you decide that you want to be a coach, but it basically gives you a day-by-day how-to, and then there's continuing education, there are continuing training opportunities literally every single month. So you're constantly evolving, constantly progressing and learning more, which I think is definitely something, it's kind of like a hallmark of everybody that that everybody's really excited about being able to learn a whole lot more. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you join, and just reach out and ask us questions, no pressure. But if you have any questions, just reach out, or if you know that you want to do it, that's even more amazing. So we can't wait to work with you, and hope this helps to answer some of your questions.
Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.